Here's how I eat whatever I want and stay lean through intuitive eating. First, I had 5 of my new strawberry cupcakes, which I'm posting the recipe for soon. Then I had a salad with chicken and potatoes and snacked on a whole chocolate bar, which was like 12 pieces, and I had a lot of cherries. Then I had pasta with bolognese for dinner. Intuitive eating is all about eating when you're hungry and stopping when you're full.
What I eat in a day. So this is me after my workout, and then I went downstairs to make some avocado toast with egg and everything but the bagel seasoning, and then I made some apple nachos because I'm literally obsessed with them, and then I had some blueberry pie because it was just sitting there, so I had to, and then I had Caesar salad with chicken and couscous, and then I had a corn on the cob, and then I had this mini croissant, and then I had some dark chocolate, and then I had more snacks because I can't stop.
So let's make a healthy sandwich and talk this out. I had an eating disorder from age 14 to 23, a pretty bad one. Binge purge, if you want to get specific. My binges started because of a restricted diet that I put myself on at age 12, and my purges came because society told me that my body wasn't enough. I'm 3 years recovered, thank God, and part of that is because I removed all judgments and labels from my food. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe certain foods have a huge impact on how it makes us feel, but I also know that healthy means something totally different for everyone. So for me, this spicy tofu sandwich with nutritional yeast, avocado, cheddar, and bread is healthy, mostly because of the carefree mindset that comes with it. And you know, we only live once, so I'm not going to spend my time arguing about bread. But also, I should not eat on camera because this was just a mess and a half.
Who's ready for breakfast? Now, the decision-making process this morning is going to be super fast. So fast because last night I was laying in bed literally thinking, I want pancakes tomorrow morning. And sometimes it comes to you that fast. I've already whisked the ingredients and I have the syrup and chocolate chips on standby. Also some eggs on the side. Here she goes. We'll even her out. 3. Got my eggs here. We're gonna syrup these bad boys. I'm gonna keep eating, slowly check in with myself. I will probably not finish all of these, so I'll stop when I'm full. If you guys enjoy these, my YouTube channel has full what I eat in a day as an intuitive eater videos, so check that out, link in bio.
I just wanna feel something really real so that I can really feel like a person again.
Stranger. Still don't know my name. Shit's about to.
Here's the reality of intuitive eating. I know a lot of people follow me that have never even had an eating disorder, and I think that's absolutely incredible because obviously I don't want anyone to ever experience a disorder if you can help it, if you can stop it. But what I want to say about intuitive eating is, guys, I'm not a professional. I went to a nutritionist and got help from a professional, but what I want to say is when I wake up in the morning, I say, oh my God, what do I want for breakfast? You know, is my body craving waffles? Do I want to have a bagel? Do I want to have avocado toast with egg? Do I want to have a smoothie? And whatever that is, that's what I fuel my body with. And I do that throughout the whole day, you know, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert. And what happens is at night, I don't binge because I'm content. I satisfied my body, and I get ready for bed and I go, oh my God, I'm good. I'm content. I had everything that I wanted today. So like, there's no reason to binge. And that's the truth about intuitive eating. That's the reality of it.
For the love of God, just stop. You think it's cool, it's not, just stop. Dude, I can't believe I have to say this, but seriously, just stop.
Poke it out, poke it out, poke it out, bad poke it out, poke it out.
Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
Playboy.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Been there, done that, messed around, I'm having.
There's not any.
I grew up eating McDonald's because it was cheap and fast. It wasn't until my teenage years when my parents started to blame McDonald's for my weight gain. And that made me scared and feel really guilty whenever I craved or ate McDonald's. Even to this day, my parents still say this to me sometimes, but I've learned to block them out. Sometimes I crave and I want to eat McDonald's, and that's okay because everything in moderation is key.
It's currently dinner time and we just made really delicious chicken bowls. Max and my brother have made their bowls and they look super delicious, and the sriracha. However, I'm currently not hungry. I feel really full. I had a big lunch and I'm not hungry, and so I don't feel like eating food right now, even though it is technically time for dinner. One thing about intuitive eating is you don't have to abide by breakfast, lunch, dinner time. You have to eat now. It's just, if you are hungry, you eat. If you're not hungry, you don't eat. And food tastes better when you're hungry for it. So I'm gonna sit with them, enjoy the conversation, and then when I get hungry in a little bit, I will heat up my bowl.
I'll bring y'all along on what I eat in a day. Scoop of this guy for muscle recovery. This is my second favorite pre-workout. It's green apple. I only use half a scoop because it kind of has a lot of caffeine. This much pink Himalayan salt. Chug it, baby. I use this bread. I did use Dave's Killer thin slice for a long time, but it's just not worth it. It's like this thin. If y'all are big on Nutella like me, you need this in your life. Second water after a successful leg day. Woohoo!
Facts about intuitive eating that just make sense. So did you know that a calorie is just a measurement of energy? So a high-calorie food has more energy, and a low-calorie food has less energy. When you take away the stigma between the two, at the end of the day, if you eat more calories, you just have more energy available to you.
I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. Words come over me, feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm 27 years old and I absolutely love food. Recently, I've discovered food TikTok. Who knew that existed? And my favourite thing to watch is people's what I eat in a day. So I thought, why not join in and do the same thing? For personal reasons, which I'm sure I'll share later on, I disagree with diet culture. Obviously, I understand there's a time and a place for healthy weight loss when it is needed. But for the majority of people, I think there needs to be more of a focus on body positivity and natural, intuitive eating. And that's what I try to do. I love sweets and treats and cakes and chocolate, adore a good wine and a good coffee, but also try and drink enough fruit water and get the balance right of fruit and vegetables. For the most part, I eat what I feel like whilst knowing what's good for my body, trying to keep fit and healthy and active, and generally, I would say I'm a pretty average, happy 27-year-old. I'm a size 12 to 14 and very comfortable in my own skin.
I just finished working out and I am so hungry, and I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to choose what to eat for lunch and post-workout. So I like to just stare at the fridge and see what looks good to me. I'm absolutely loving the idea of something with a tortilla. Ooh, and some turkey. What if I do a little melted turkey wrap? This is sounding so good. I'm so excited. A little carrot action? You bet. Need that cold crunch. This is where we get shifty. Boom, 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 boom. She's ready. Adding the carrots. Some sriracha on the side. I like that spice. Ranch for the carrots. Yummy. Wow. I mean, look at that.
So I've done a few videos talking about my recovery, and I didn't want to do any more. I thought I had said my piece, made my point, and I could just go back to being that bubbly, carefree girl making pancakes on the internet. I was doing that stupid, curated imperfection thing and showing you only the bad parts that I wanted you to see. I wanted to push those feelings down and hide anything that's dark or like messed up in my brain. Like, you don't need to know that sometimes recipe testing stresses me out because my brain tells me I don't deserve to eat that food, or that I cry to my boyfriend about if my body changes and then cry again about what that means about my internalized fat phobia. I thought this was all the stuff that I had to push on the inside and keep the outside like this perfect image of self-love and food positivity. I thought in order to preach that message, I had to be that person. But I want to change that and be more honest on here, because I can try to be perfect on the outside, but I learned that when you open up, that's where the good stuff is.
$525,600. Bitch, that my left guaranteed there's a God. I believe in a God, yes. So God never wrong. God never wrong, right? Yeah, that's like the whole point.
Intuitive eating has saved my life, so I thought I would share some facts today about it. When intuitively eating, no foods are labeled good or bad. Intuitive eating also helps you distinguish between emotional hunger and physical hunger. Keep in mind the goal of this method is not to lose weight. The goal is to trust your body's natural hunger signals and learn to have a better relationship with food.
Excuse me, her name is Margo. Not Margo or Mango. Yeah, someone said Wells Fargo.
They call me Tiago. I don't know who's Margo.
I'm trying to figure out what I want for lunch, and I'm just really torn between a few options. Part of me likes the idea of a turkey sandwich. This bread just looks fluffy and I kind of want it. But then another part of me likes the idea of a balsamic vinegar chicken salad wrap, in which I would use this chicken, this lettuce, and tortilla with dressing. Which one do I do? This is good. I'm debating it with my boyfriend. I just feel like if I eat the wrap, I'm gonna be hungry afterwards. But the one thing about the sandwich that bothers me is I don't love the mayo we have.
Then get you a side with the wrap.
Not a bad idea. I'm gonna do the wrap. That's my gut is pulling me there. Boom, boom, boom. I'm really happy with my decision. It's looking good and I have a side of chips, so here it goes. I'm happy with this choice.